Yeah, it was back in the I think it was the late '80s. It was the late '80s, and I think I was driving around my mom's car. I think I was like 19, bored out of my mind, just looking for something to do. I couldn't find my friends. I don't know where they were. I think they did. Sometimes your friends would ditch you, and then you hear about the great time, the epic night they had without you. I think it was one of those nights, if I remember right. And it was the '80s, which is a pretty big blur on its own. I got pulled over every weekend with an open container, underage drinking, and for some reason, I don't know why, because I never got written up. I never got in trouble for it. The cops would just pull me over every weekend, beers everywhere, all your homies, all your friends, and the open container would give them probably cause to search your vehicle, and they'd search the vehicle. Why you got this big old Rambo knife under your seat? I'm like, oh, cuz, and I never seemed to get in trouble. But anyhow, one night was really boring night. Driving my mom's car, and I turned on Dry Creek Road. Just drove Dry Creek Road. It was late, and I turn the corner, and I see this really, really hot girl. Man, she's like a redhead, everything. And I kid you not, she's out there hitchhiking. That should have been a sign right there. I should have just kept going. I should have kept going. But no, I was 19 years old and stupid and back in the '80s and saw this hot chick on the road at freaking 11:30 at night. Yay! So I pull over. And I see the brake lights in my rearview mirror, the side view mirror, like 9 guys come piling out of the bushes, man. And I got all these freaking dudes just crawling all over my car now. And it was the leader of the group. He's like, hey, man, he's all fucked up, like he'd been drinking all night. He's all, hey, man, we need a ride to Colfax. You give us a ride to Colfax. Dude, we'll give you so much money. Yeah, man, we'll give you so much money. I'm like, no, I can't do that, man. This is my mom's car. I made up a story like I'm just coming home from the library. I'm just a good kid. I don't mean anybody any harm or nothing. Please leave me alone, sir. And I go, no, I'm cool. So they kindly shut the door, and I drove off. And then and then the leader yells, "Pussy!" And I thought about stopping and getting out, and it's like at that moment, should I just get out and let these 7 dudes just beat the shit out of me just for principle alone, or keep driving like a pussy? Because if you keep driving, you're a fucking pussy, dude. You gotta own that shit. Or stop mommy's car, get out, and take a beating on the side of Dry Creek Road, like you always have. But I drove off like a pussy, and went home and probably, uh, you know, had some cookies and milk and went home like a good little boy.